Hey you guys, today we're going to be breaking down the chess room seen during the cutscenes of Kingdom Hearts 3. Supposedly, this was originally going to be a playable area, as one of the first reveals of Kingdom Hearts 3 showed Sora in this very room. 13th Vessel, a modder in the Kingdom Hearts community, was able to mod in this chess room, which upon further inspection seems to be a classroom of some type. 13th Vessel does some amazing work in bringing to light so many interesting details in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Out of respect to his video, I'm only going to be covering 4 places in my breakdown. I'm going to briefly talk about the bookcase on the ground floor as well as the table, and then take a closer look at the gazing eye mounted above the blackboards and the wall scroll. I know it seems odd to not break apart every single detail in this room, but if I do that, then the original video that 13th Vessel put a ton of effort and work into may suffer, since I would essentially be showing off his entire video. I don't want to detract from his content, so I'll only be using still photos in this video. This may seem like a dumb thing to do, but I want to respect his time and effort as much as I possibly can, and I want to make sure you go to his video to look for yourself. Anyways, let's get into the breakdown. The first thing I noticed right off the bat is the 3 chairs around the study table. I always found it incredibly interesting that the Land of Departure had 3 thrones, one for Ericus, one for Xehanort, and one for an unknown person. While this could have been a spot left open for their master, I feel like this table with 3 empty chairs in the classroom further cements the idea that Ericus and Xehanort are part of a trio. If this trio follows the same formula as all the other trios, this mysterious person is a girl. I wonder if this is a new character they will introduce, or maybe one we already know, like possibly Ava. There's no evidence or connections or anything, I don't know, it just popped in my head. Anyways, the only other thing I wanted to point out about this table is the E on one of the notebooks. This is probably to denote that this is Ericus's notebook. The next thing I want to look at is the bookcase on the ground floor. The books here bear a striking resemblance to the books in Hollow Bastion. I'm not sure if that's what they were trying to make a nod to, but knowing Kingdom Hearts, it's probably connected. The gazing eye has a very interesting mount surrounding it. There are 2 hearts on the bottom of this mount here and here, as well as a banner in front of 2 keyblades. The handles of these keyblades have sharp points, and the blade seems to make the top part of a heart. These actually remind me of the Keyblade of Heart. The Keyblade of Heart we saw in Kingdom Hearts 1 was not a completed Keyblade, so maybe this is why it is not exactly the same as the Keyblade seen on the mount. Next are the 3 Keyblades shooting off on either side of the no-name Keyblade. These have a similar aesthetic to the Keyblades wielded by Ericus and his pupils. The one in the middle kind of has a crown look to it, as does the one above the no-name Keyblade. The ones on top especially look like they have crowns on the Keyblades. These Keyblades behind it seem to be separate and look kind of like arrows pointing to the circular orb looking thing. On the back part of the mount, you can see 2 more blades pointing towards the center of the mount. These remind me of the weapons Xion used in her final form. The handle though reminds me of Destiny's Embrace or Ira's Keyblade. There's also the center blade, which has a tip almost identical to the Ultimate Weapon's form change. I always had a feeling that the Ultimate Form weapon had some kind of ties to Scala. At the very top of this mount rests a crown above some kind of symbol. We have seen the crown above a heart before, which makes me think this symbol is supposed to represent a heart. Is this mount somehow paying homage to Kingdom Hearts? Anyways, this is what I think the mount is symbolizing. I think this is showing the Keyblades of Light, Darkness, and Heart. Mickey says in 0.2 that when a Keyblade is formed, the same Keyblade is made in the Dark Realm. Since the Light and Dark Realm could be seen as 2 sides of the same coin, the Keyblades on this wall could be showing that, almost like a mirror. So on one side is the Keyblades of Light, and on the other are the Keyblades of Darkness. I think that is it for the mount. Let's look at our last item, the wall scroll. I keep calling this a scroll, but it's more like a plaque. Anyways, the first thing you might see is the giant Master symbol. This is seen on the Book of Prophecies, and is also a chess piece seen during the epilogue cutscene. The Union leaders surround this symbol, which makes sense since they were solely focused on his instructions, and their whole world revolved around him. It's interesting though that even here, Luciu does not have a symbol. In the epilogue though, I think we do get to see what Luciu's role is, or rather what his piece or symbol is. We see 7 black pieces with all of the pieces showing the Union leaders and the Master symbol. I believe this symbol here represents Luciu, though I'm not sure if it is a dragon or a goat maybe. It's interesting how the Lost Master symbols are front and center, but Ericus feigns ignorance when Xehanort brings it up. Anyways, there's also this block of text. It is extremely low quality even when you're close to it. With so much text in one area, you can probably use substitution to see if this is actually words. The last thing I'll point out is the 13 lines on the top of the plaque, as well as the Scala number for 7 on the bottom of the plaque. This makes me think that the words on the plaque may be talking about creating Kingdom Hearts, or something about light and dark clashing. The 13 lines at the top symbolize the 13 darknesses, which keeps in line with young Xehanort's speech in Toy Box. Darkness is isolating and they gain power from being alone. That's why each single line is separate. Each one stands alone rather than the Guardians of Light, who are all connected and share their power. And that is all I have for you guys. This was so much fun to break down. I really miss the detail that Kingdom Hearts 3 has to offer. This room would have never seen the light of day if not for 13th Vessel. Please go check out his whole video where he showcases all the different areas and items in this room. He puts so much work into this, so please consider subscribing to him and checking out more of his content. He does out of bounds videos as well as room mods such as this one. I'll leave links down below so that you can go follow him. Anyways, I'm pretty active on Twitch, YouTube, Discord, and Twitter, so be sure to follow the links in the description below to stay connected. If you like this, click the cards on screen to watch some of my other Kingdom Hearts 3 breakdowns. Subscribe or share this, and I will see you in the next video.